Hello, my name is Michael Fraley. I'm the Division President of Oakwood Homes Active Adult Division. Today, we're going to introduce you to the Sojourner Plan. The Sojourner Plan is one of our brand new floor plans in our brand new Explorer collection. With me today, I have Mr. Don Carpenter, our Executive Vice President of Product Development and has been with Oakwood Homes for 30 years. He's a part of the secret of our affordable luxury. Today, we're going to be talking about our very first plan, Don, in that collection. It's called the Sojourner. It's 1,409 square feet. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a 2-car garage. And I'm wondering if you could take us on a tour through the eyes of an architect.
Absolutely, love to. This is a nice little home. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home. Has all the elements of luxury built into a very attainable, affordable space. So you enter this home through a very nice covered porch, which I think is important for every home to have this protected area of entry. It's also the place where you make your statement to your guests, a large front door. And as you enter into the foyer of this home, you have a line of sight that takes you back expands into the outdoor spaces, big sliding glass door. It's also a very important element that each one of these homes have is that covered patio area where you can enjoy your outdoor living.
It's really an art to make a home live larger than it actually is, and yet you've done that. But talk to us about the window placement. It really does make the home live larger.
I think that's one of the things Oakwood really embraces is that connection between the outdoor and the indoor, and you do that by having the right amount of glass. So it's really strategically placing the light in the right places. The other thing that we really are very focused on is making sure that the rooms work from a furniture standpoint. Where does the TV go in the great room? And where does the bed go in a certain bedroom? All those type of things have to be looked at and laid out and made sure they function properly. But it really enhances the livability of the home for this buyer.
Yeah, I think living large, maintaining small, that's the magic to getting the right size home. The great room, you mentioned that earlier, and a great room is really comprised of a family room, a kitchen, and a dining room. And in this space, you really accomplish it, and it feels large. It feels much larger than 1,409 square feet. And one of the central focus points, we hear it from our customers, is the kitchen. And a great innovation of yours. Can you talk to the OakwoodLife kitchen?
Well, the OakwoodLife kitchen really centers around a big dining island. We really feel that's where people entertain, that's where they eat their casual meals, things like that. We have a very beautiful canopy hood over the range, and then there's 2 ovens and a microwave. So all those components are there from an appliance standpoint, and a very nice appliance selection as well. Another little Oakwood signature item is we use a what we call a recipe window over the range, which is this little splash of light that brings in light into that kitchen, which normally wouldn't have light at that area.
What happens is there's these bonds that are created in our communities. In fact, family and community is one of the big things we wanted to accomplish in OakwoodLife communities. And so what happens is a lot of times people invite people over for a meal, but they don't want the burden just being on the person that's hosting the meal. So each person might cook a portion of that meal, but they want to deliver it all at once. So they're able to utilize those ovens so that they can bring it, stick it in the oven, keep it warm. And I've got to tell you, I've been in active adult for 20 years. I've never seen that. This is exactly what our customers are looking for.
Well, and another thing we heard from our buyer was countertop space. They wanted countertop space and enough cabinetry, to have all their dishes and things like that, that they have the keepsakes in a nice cabinet environment.
So walk us through the primary suite.
So the primary suite, obviously, we spend a lot of time on that, making sure it's the right size for the home. It can actually accommodate a king-size bed, nightstands, a dresser. And then the connection to the primary bath, we have a spa-type shower with a seat, overly big. We have a double lav with ample countertop space. We'll have a linen closet. So it's all in this very functional area that leads you into the walk-in closet, that we maximize the hanging space in the walk-in closet.
So you mentioned something. There's not a bathtub in that primary bath. Talk to us about that. And that came from feedback from our customer, right?
That's absolutely correct. I mean, we showed in our initial focus groups, and overwhelmingly the response was, I want a big shower. So we really took that to heart when we designed these primary baths to make sure that the shower was large and functional and incorporated all the things that the buyers were telling us they wanted. But we do have a choice in your primary suite. If you absolutely didn't want a shower and you wanted a tub, we could accommodate that as well.
So something else is linen space in the primary bath. And we did something a little bit different, and it's included in all of our homes. And it has to do with that cabinet that we put in right between the two labs that we have there.
So this is kind of a new trend. It kind of functions as a medicine cabinet, but it's much deeper. Plus, I like the fact that it actually separates the two labs and almost gives you that kind of split vanity feel.
You know, I use the word lab, and now I'm sitting there thinking maybe I got technical on this. The two sinks. So we have two sinks, yeah. We have two sinks in there, which is great.
But we also took in the aspect of the need to have a soaking tub in the home. So in all of our secondary bathrooms, we have a soaking tub that gives you that opportunity.
The Sojourner is just a fantastic plan, and I think it's done.
It's a very affordable home, but gives you all those luxury aspects.
And it does have a 2-car garage.
It does. And the important thing is, one of the things we learned from our focus group is that storage. So these are all oversized 2-car garage with dedicated storage as well.
Don, you know, each one of our floor plans has a unique spot inside the village. Tell us where the Sojourner spot is in the village.
Well, we kind of look at the villages as kind of cul-de-sacs. And you know, everybody in America wants to live on a cul-de-sac. So it's really in the rear of the cul-de-sac. You've got no street traffic or anything like that going by you. So it's very private, it's very unique, and it really provides a nice setting for the Sojourner.
And maybe for just the last part, if you could just walk us through those exterior designs of the Sojourner a little bit and maybe talk about that.
So 3 different exterior designs: a transitional, a traditional, and a modern. So different roof lines, different finish elements, different veneers, but they're all there to enhance the streetscape and enhance the village itself. So it gives people a lot of flexibility and a lot of diversity on their choice.
And I hear from you a lot of times you talk about texture on an exterior design. What is that? What does that mean?
What's the different use of veneers like stones and board and batten siding, lap sidings, all those different textures that really form, I think, the character of the exterior of the house.
Yeah. And then, as you had mentioned, we have 6 exterior color palettes as well.
Each one, so different stone colors, different lap siding colors, different elements, and you know, detailing up in the gables and things, brackets and corbels and things like that that really emphasize the exterior palette itself.
Fantastic. Well, Don, thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome. Enjoyed it.